Hello, I am here with my April wrap-up. I have these 4 beautiful books and I'm gonna run through them pretty quick. This will be a pretty quick video. Reading did not go exactly as planned, but I am still happy with this stack because I only read for 2 weeks out of the month, so this is kind of what I would expect. So I guess we can start in order. I read Iron Flame first. Loved this, gave this 4.5 stars. This is a continuation of Fourth Wing, and Fourth Wing is one of my absolute favorite books. I have reread Fourth Wing 3 times now, and I just love it. I am a big dragon person. I've talked about that before. That is like my favorite thing is dragons. So just put a dragon in something and I will love it. But this one kind of follows. There probably isn't too much I can say without spoiling it. I do have a reading vlog of it, and that is full of spoilers, but I was really happy with this. I really liked everything. I really liked like everything that went down, where the plot went. I'm looking forward to the next one. Some of my thoughts are more in that reading vlog of what I liked and what I didn't like, because there were a couple things, but otherwise I thought it was perfect. I loved everything about it. Dane is still one of my favorite characters. Love Dane. Love Riddick. Like, I like our 2 main characters, but even if I like didn't for some reason, all the side characters in this would do it for me. Like, everyone is so unique to themselves. I also liked seeing Griffins more in this, and I'm really curious to see where the plot goes next now that the world's kind of on the same page, and that's all I will say. I do not know when I'm going to read Onyx Storm, just because I'm not ready for it quite yet. I thought I would be, but I'm going to hold off until I want to. So that is Iron Flame, 4.5 stars. Absolutely loved it. Next, I found one of my new favorite books, which is The Will of the Many, and I wish the second book was out, but that doesn't come out till November, I think. And this is incredible. This is the first book in the Lucanus trilogy, and I don't even know how to describe this. This is, oh, how is the best way to describe this? This is about a character named Vis who's 17 years old. It's kind of like the Cantonian Republic. I'm probably saying the name wrong, but in this world, will is a thing. So like people can take your will, and it's kind of in a hierarchy. So there are people who take people's wills. Some people get 6 people, some people get 40,000 people. And it like kind of gives them, enhances their abilities on top of is kind of like the magic system, and it's really unique to this book, and I'm not going to do it justice because I don't know even how to explain it. But our main character does not like the use of will. He's kind of hiding who he is, and he ends up getting picked up from the orphanage from one of the heads of the military branch. In this world there are 3 branches in this republic. There's religion, I'm gonna get it wrong. Religion, military, and government, I think, or governance, they say. But he gets picked up by this guy, adopted by him, not picked up. He adopts him. This guy adopts him to send him to this academy for all the children of elites. So these children will become the next leaders of this new world. And he sends him there because he wants answers for his brother's death. His brother died at the academy a long time ago, and the academy is run by religion, and he cannot get answers, so he sends Vis there. Vis, on top of it all, has all his own secrets, and the academy's intense, and then the resistance wants to recruit him. So there is a lot that goes on in this book. I give this 5 stars. I also moved this onto my favorite books of all time. So I have 5 stars, and then I have like 5 stars. They're like, love them, will reread them, think they're the best. I shouldn't say that. There are books I don't give 5 stars that I'll reread because I still love them, but these are just like things I just think about all the time, and I love, and I think everything about it is perfect for me. So this made it on that list. It's been a while since I got a new one, and I love this. The ending of this is insane. If you like fantasy, high fantasy, this kind of feels like a sci-fi twist to it, and maybe it is. I could be completely wrong. Maybe this is more sci-fi instead of fantasy. Maybe it's a twist of both. Doesn't matter. This is an incredible book. If you like that stuff, like, it's like a whole thing, like you really have to think about it when you're reading it, you will like this. Pick this up. It is very unique to itself, and I absolutely loved it. And then the last two books I read were both Colleen Hoover books. I read Reminders of Him first. I read this in a day. Both of these are being turned into movies. I loved this one. Out of the two, this one was my favorite. This one follows a lady named Kenna, who was in prison for the last 5 years for the death of her boyfriend. And she ends up being pregnant when she goes to prison, and that baby is taken and given to his family. And she comes back and she wants to have a relationship with her daughter that she has never met. And her daughter is about to turn 5, but she's 4 at the beginning of this book. And for some reason, I talk about it in my reading vlog. I rewrote this book in my head, like when I bought it, as something completely, I don't even know why I do it. I do that sometimes where I'll see a synopsis on the back and then I'll create what I think the story is about. And it's nothing what I thought, which is fine, because I gave this 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. It completely goes a different path than I thought it was going to go, but it's incredible. She knows how to write hard subjects and covers deep topics, and this was very beautiful, and I cried a lot at the end. And it talks a lot about grief and loss from multiple perspectives and how to move past that. And I'm excited for this movie, but it's gonna rip my heart out, so I'll probably have to wait till I can rent it and watch it in the comfort of my home. But I really, really loved this book. Super good. I then have Regretting You, which I feel like I'm going to give this a 3.5 stars. I think I had it at 4, but I'm going to go 3.5. This follows a mother and daughter duo after the father, husband, and sister aunt of these two women pass away in an unexpected car accident. And you follow that story of grief and loss on top of the tragic, horrible decisions the two people made that passed away in this story, in the suffering they put the people who are still alive through. Without spoiling too much, that is that. My reading vlog on this one is really spoilery. They're in the same reading vlog. This one I spoil a lot. This one I don't feel like I wreck this one very much. But without spoiling it, that is what Regretting You is about. The only thing I will say with this one is I had a hard time with the high school character, and that is not because she is written badly. That is because I'm 31 years old. I don't relate to a 16-year-old, nor do I have any cousins that are that age, no nieces or nephews that are that age. I don't have anyone that I would interact with that, so I just like, she's written like a 16-year-old. I don't know why I said all that. That sounds kind of weird, but like, long story short, I can't relate to that, and I do find that very difficult. But I don't like the 16-year-old character. Her name is Clara. She is a good character. That was just my only thing I had a hard time with, which you can see in my reading vlog. It's just her. And like a couple of the things she does, but outside of that, I really liked this book. I really liked Morgan's character. I really liked Julian's character. I would low-key love just like a little novella of just life for all of these characters, like 5 years in the future. That would be really beautiful. But I'll give this one 3.5 stars. I'm going to change it from 4 to 3.5. And then this one was 4. But that is my really short wrap up. I gotta grab all the books I threw on the couch. And then I just filmed my May TBR, which will be up before this one. But that is my wrap up of April, I would say I had some pretty solid reads. I enjoyed everything I read. I have also gotten a lot better. If I don't like something, I just DNF it. It doesn't happen too often for me. I can see the beauty in most things I read, just because, you know, it does take a lot of work to put this together. And I don't think I'm a very difficult reader, but if I really don't like something, if I am like nodding off, I do just set the books aside. And I might talk about them. I think I have some previous reading vlogs where there was like a handful I DNF'd, and it just doesn't work for me. So I usually rate 3 and above, just because I don't finish things I don't like. And if I really, really don't like something, it's probably because there's a certain topic or trope that I don't like, and I didn't know that going in, because I'll usually just avoid that. But kind of getting off that tangent, these are the 4 books I read in April. A really strong month, and I have a good plan moving into May for my TBR, because the April one, these were the only 2 on there. These 2 are not on there. But either way, I was really happy with my reading progress, and I was also really happy with my vlogging progress, because I did vlog all 4 of these books, and I kind of feel like I'm getting a rhythm. I just need to stay strong. So that is it. What was your favorite book you read this month, and are we looking forward to May? Thank you for taking the time to watch, and I will see you in the next one.